Tony Tone Show. It's Wednesday, and that means tonight, seemingly everybody is going to be watching the Powerball because it's $1.5 billion. Now, a few things happen if you find yourself with a winning ticket, and there's some things you should know about. And right now on the phone, Jason Kurland, he's an attorney that deals with a lot of lottery winners. Jason, I want to know first, have you bought a ticket for tonight?
I did buy one ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, I might as well share in the dream.
Thanks for taking the time this morning. I appreciate it. So you Jason, you've dealt with this a lot. People all of a sudden go from normal day life, they win millions of dollars. What's the first thing that whoever wins tonight needs to know?
First thing you need to do is double, triple check your ticket. Okay, there's a viral video going around out there that a group of people in New Jersey thought they won, but they were looking at Wednesday's ticket number, which was and it's not unique. It's happened a couple of times. So double, triple check your ticket. Next thing you need to do is you need to sign the back of it. Right. So these lottery tickets are bearer instruments, which means whoever hands it to the lottery commission is the winner.
Okay.
So God forbid you lose it and you didn't sign the back, it's gone. So sign the back. And then the most important thing you do is stay quiet.
Right.
Don't go around, don't go to Facebook, don't go to your friends, don't go to, tell your immediate family members and that's it. And then you call us. Then you establish your team of professionals and get your ducks in a row.
So Jason, so people that are listening right now, you would advise them to not take part in an office pool, like everybody's getting together, they're throwing in some money, they're going to go buy tickets. Why should they avoid that?
Well, it's very hard to avoid, right? Someone comes to you, and says, put $2 in an office pool. The last thing you want to do is be the only person who didn't put it in, and then they win. So I understand putting it in, unless you're looking for a job promotion when everybody else leaves, you have to put it in just to eliminate that fear. But they end up being nightmares. If they're not done correctly, then you're asking for a big dispute. What you have to do is you have to make copies of all the tickets in the pool. Send it out to an email to everybody in the pool, saying these are our numbers, these are the people in the group. That protects the person buying the ticket, right? Because if someone buys a couple of tickets on their own and happens to win one of those, nobody's going to believe that that's they bought it in it wasn't the pool's ticket that won, it was the individual. So it protects them, and it protects the pool.
Oh, man. I guess I'm glad.
There's a lot to think about.
It is a lot, right. So at the radio station, we really haven't done this, and I'm okay with that. And personally, I haven't even bought tickets yet, but I do, Jason. Of course, I think I'm going to win tonight, so I'll probably be calling you tomorrow. So I think that in the state of Iowa, where we're at, you don't have to go public when you win. But even if you're in a state where, Jason, it requires you to go public, could you claim it through a trust or something so that people don't know it's you, or what?
Every state is different. So some states it's very difficult to remain anonymous, even through a trust. They'll let you claim it in a trust, but then they'll publicize your name. But I still advise in doing those trusts, because even if your name is out there for the first day or two, if you claim it in the trust, especially if it's a creative name of a trust, then the press will sort of pick up on that, and then anyone looks in for past winners, the name of the trust will come up. So it helps a little bit, but there are some states where it's impossible to keep your name out.
So if somebody does win tonight, Jason, your website is thelotterylawyer.com, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you're ready to go if this happens. So how did this because I imagine the first family or individual that you represented that won. How did it come to be that you were involved with them? I don't need all the details, but
it was by chance. It was somebody who won who knew a client of mine, and they didn't know what to do. They were scared, and he said, "Listen, I don't know if Jason does lottery stuff, but I trust him immensely. Why don't you go to him?" So we represented that group of winners. Then somebody else won a huge amount after that and remembered us from the first one. So they called us from that. Then we started promoting it, and then through the promotions we've gotten tons of winners. We've seen tons of lottery issues and things. So we've now sort of become specialized in it. Like anything else, that's how it happens.
It makes sense. And I don't know if you can answer this or if you want to, and I'm not trying to be rude, but a lot of these people that win the lottery, they don't manage their wealth so well, and they go bankrupt. So the people that you've helped, are they doing okay? I don't know what you can say or not say, but
yeah, no. Luckily, my clients are doing fine.
Okay.
the fact that they hired not just me but a professional, showed that they were doing it the right way.
Sure.
They're the people. It's the people that go to the press conference the next day, parading your family around, telling everybody they won. Those are the people that are in danger of squandering it. But the ones who do it right, go to our website, figure out what to do, hire professionals, those people are usually fine.
I saw in the news, like over the past week or two, a lady who had won $188 million. She spent $12 million bailing her boyfriend out of jail. So that's an example of something that you would not want to waste your money on, right?
I guess not. I mean, it depends how much you love your boyfriend. It's not bad money spent if you're getting out of jail. But yeah, no, it's those are the kind of people that could be in trouble.
Right. Jason, in your professional opinion, lump sum or take the payments for tonight's Powerball? I
like the lump sum. If you want your money to grow quicker at a better pace and larger, you'll do better investing on your own than you will, with the set payments from the annuity. However, if I meet a winner and I say, I don't trust these people to have $500 million, they're much better off with the annuity. Then that's one thing. But in general, you'll do better with the lump sum.
Okay, and it's a lot of money, that lump sum. I mean, it's and
incredible.
It's kind of confusing because Mark Cuban yesterday or the day before, his advice, and take it or leave it, is he would recommend taking the payments because he said nobody needs $900 million or whatever all at once. But I think what you're saying is, to counter that, is if you put the right people in place that can help you and that aren't out to get you, then you'll be okay.
Right. I mean, you think Donald Trump is putting $900 million, giving it to the lottery, and say, what? Why don't you just pay me over 30 years? Right. No, he's not doing that. So I'd rather be in control of it. Put yourself in control of it.
Well, you're a professional. It seems like it makes sense, and you're not that relative that's like, hey, I got this great idea. We're going to get into the insert this business. All I need is $20 million, because I'm assuming that whoever again wins tonight, they're going to get a lot of those phone calls. You would probably also, Jason, recommend that people change their phone number, right?
Yeah, change everything. Go to eliminate your Facebook page if you have one. Shut down social media. Change your phone number. Mm-hmm. Start looking to move if unless you love where you live. Start making it hard for people to find you.
So you would not advise, Jason, taking a selfie with the winning ticket?
Only if you're keeping it in a safe place and not showing anybody else.
All right. I don't want to know what tickets or what numbers you played tonight, but it would be certainly ironic if you hit it big, because at least you would know what to do and you wouldn't squander it. I just hope that
I'm not counting on it.
Right. I just hope that there's a few winners. Last Saturday we had a $1 million ticket was sold in the state of Iowa. So it's nice that it's spread out, because, and I don't mean this to be rude, but it always seems like when these jackpots get so large, it's like a sweet 80-year-old lady on the East Coast that hits it. It's never in the Midwest. Right? It's never in the Midwest.
True. Well, there's probably more tickets purchased.
All right. Well, if I do indeed... So would you... Okay, let me ask you one last question. So if I do win tonight, do I play it cool and show up to work tomorrow, or what?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
If you can handle yourself,
right,
and not tell anybody, and just act like you're going about your business, go to work, and then meet with us in the afternoon.
There you go, Jason Kurland, thelotterylawyer.com. If you hit it big tonight, go to that website. He'll take care of you. Thank you for the time this morning, man. I appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Good luck tonight on the Powerball, $1.5 billion. Seriously, if you hit it, this guy's taking care of families that have won $254 million. He also represented somebody in Rhode Island that won $336 million. So he definitely knows what he's talking about. 8:58 at Vintage Sound. And by the way, the Powerball number is going to be...
KMC.